it's not. You're lying. Welcome to the show this evening. We are doing West Coast Main Line over Trent. And we're doing that all night. Okay, track IR does not seem to be running. If that's the case, I'm going to abandon and restart the game. Bear with me, folks. Bear with me. Oh dear, oh dear. I sound different, apparently. Why do I sound different, Ed? Over Trent, West Coast Main Line. West Coast Main Line over Trent. West Coast Main Line, Trent Valley. Yeah, there's no track IR. I thought that would be the case. One moment, please, folks. I do apologise, but we need track IR. What did I do instead of loading track IR? See, this is the thing. I'm like a magpie. I start typing something in, and then what happens is I get distracted and by something else. It's the problem with autocomplete. I'll start typing it, something else will pop up, and I think, ooh, what's that? I'll deal with that, and then I won't deal with what I'm supposed to be doing. Well, track IR's working now. Good, good. Right, now let me restart the game. Yeah, and I'll get completely befuddled. Hey, we've got transcoding or transcoding. Awesome. So if any of you are having problems looking at the stream, then all you need to do is at the bottom of the screen, we've been given transcoding access by Twitch because we've got a few people. All you need to do is scroll up and look at the where it says medium on my screen by default. So you can select source, high, medium, low, or mobile. So if you're finding that the stream is buffering, you can select a lower detail setting. Okay. Oh dear. Right. I do believe there is a small chance we might be getting our act together, but I make no promises. How is everybody anyway? Is everybody good? So the reason we're getting the transcoding option is because Twitch have increased the size of their pool. So what they do is they have this pool of hard-working machines, and what they do is they assign all the resource to all the partners and the ones that they have to give it. And well, they want to give it, obviously. They're their priority. And then if they've got extra resource left over, they look at all the top streamers that are going on at the time and just issue it on a top-down basis. So what that means is that they've got loads of spare resource at the moment, and they're reaching down to our lowly levels. Yes, so that's cool, and it's really appreciated by Twitch. That's pretty awesome. Right, okay. So, I just wanted to see that and make sure that was working. It is, that's good. Right, we are good. We can start the scenario now. Hey! Organisation! There's nothing like it. My voice is echoey. Well, I've not done anything different. That would be very strange. No, it's this mic. It better be this mic. What are you doing to me, OBS? Yeah, it is using the same microphone. Yeah, so it's using the same microphone. There. Right, let's just get on and drive trains, I think. Is there a giveaway for this route tonight, says Dan? No, unfortunately there isn't. CSX4867, thank you for the follow, much appreciated. Let me reset the track now. Right, good afternoon. It's a beautiful day on the West Coast Main Line, but the line is as busy as ever. Please await the train ahead to clear the next section and then proceed into Stafford Station. Have a nice day. Right. Is the map updated? Do we have goodness? We have goodness. Right. Guess I need to press that again. That's better. Now it works in the right order. I probably want to put it in forward gear first. Thank you. Reset that. Deboked, thank you for the follow. Much appreciated. You got brakes off? There we go. That's the brakes off. Oh no, that's the brakes on. I've got the reverser set. So if we look at the reverser, it actually works. If you push it, the brakes go on and go off. So I've actually got the throttle set correctly and then forgot that correctly. Hopeless Hyena 05, thank you for the follow, much appreciated. Metallica says he went to Preston today, was naming the classes, and what has the train sim done to me? Yeah, it does that to everybody. Many moons ago, when Marketplace first started, I had a team working for me doing Marketplace stuff, some of the earlier stuff, and these guys are really good artists, but not really train enthusiasts. And I remember after a couple of months, one of them saying, "I was at a train station the other day, and there was a 377 came in, and then I thought, he said, I thought, hang on, how do I know that's 377? Oh no!" So yeah, it happens. Nutty Dino 86, thank you for the follow, much appreciated. Zoe ETA 130414, we've got another signal coming up here. So we are running West Coast Mainline Trent Valley, not West Coast Mainline over Trent, like I put earlier on in the stream. So this was just released yesterday on Steam. Whoops, take the power off, not put more power on. Of course the Wednesdays is my new day off. So we didn't get to sit yesterday.
This is a limited stop service for London Euston, calling at Stafford, Nuneaton, Rugby and London Euston only. The next stop is Stafford. Please remember to take all of your luggage and personal belongings with you when leaving the train.
You remembering that? Take all your luggage and personal belongings with you, yeah? So yeah, totally forgot what I was saying there. I just thought I'd let you hear the announcements, because there's announcements on this route, which is awesome. Something people have asked for a lot, and here they are. Right, so we're just pulling into Stafford. Now we've got our nice green light. So we're pulling in. We're actually a bit ahead of schedule, look at that. Mind you, I did do a bit of speeding as well, but what do you want from me? We can stop at the right place, I guess. We've got time. That's the 8-car stop. Open some doors. So there's asked about passenger view. There is a passenger view. So you can get up there and then we can climb up. Look at the headlight thing. We can look around here and then we can walk through. And we can stand here. And we can go down here and we can have a look here as well. So there is a passenger view of all sorts. It's quite a clever one actually. We need to close the door. And then we get back in our seats. While we're here, let's just check the lighting. We actually haven't got the right lighting on. Now we have the correct lighting on, so let's go back to top and we'll sit back down in our chair. Couple up a mail, yes, so this is one big cab view, you're right. Right, the next option, the next station stop is Nuneaton. Why is that on emergency? Get out of emergency. Thank you. Right, we're off. The next station stop is Nuneaton, 36 miles away. My microphone is indeed turned on before the train crash. Please make sure your audio settings aren't muted. Alright, 24. Right, here we go. 24, 27. No, don't want to keep breaking the speed. Stop breaking the speed limit. C. Rogers, do I think that there are too many modern routes in TS 2015? Oh, I don't know. See, I like the historical routes myself, but I also like the modern routes. So it's I'd like to see more historical routes without a shadow of a doubt. But I don't want to see less modern routes. So I want everything. I want the world on a plate delivered to me, and I'd like it yesterday, please. If that's okay. Check out the super elevation. I love all of the stuff going on around the track work, where you see the cabling and other things going on. I think that's really nice. Ed, how many faults will we have tonight? I don't know. I don't know which scenarios have got faults in them, or whether they're random. So the 350, what it's alluding to there is that the 350 actually has got faults built in, and you have to then, once they've occurred, you then have to resolve them according to the instructions on the display. So, Arun Valley. What's wrong with Arun Valley, Moggy? How am I supposed to say Arun Valley? Prince Starlin, I missed your question. By the sound of it, that's a good thing. Well, I checked OBS football train crash, and according to OBS, it's reading from the microphone on the headset, so it should be all right. Let me move it a bit closer. How about now? Is that any better? You want the map zoomed in a bit, zoomed out a bit, presumably. There you go. Is that better? Oh, we have us a 66 over here. Another green light. I like green lights. At Nuneaton, operate the doors from the passenger vestibule. Well, let's see how on time we are. If we're doing alright for time, then yes. I have an echo in my life. I don't know where this echo is coming from. I've not changed anything. It's very strange. Do I have any news regarding a new game engine for Train Simulator? Nothing at all, I'm afraid. Nothing I can talk about. Basically, the way the stream works is that if when it comes to things that I can say, if it hasn't been announced already officially, I can't talk about it. I don't know where this echo is coming from. I really don't. Hopeless Hyena says he can't hear. They can't hear an echo. Oh, well, that's good. Power on, let's get back up to 90. We're currently running about a minute ahead of schedule, and I'd like to keep it that way. Victor says, I changed, I weren't here yesterday. Oh, that's a warning of a speed reduction, is it? Oh, it's a fixed one. NV1, I know 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, does a CSR work? What? You'd have to expand on what a CSR means. There's a number of systems on this, but Deadly Dorito, as I explained a couple of times ago, I've been really, really busy at work, and uploading to YouTube has not been a priority. They will all be going up to YouTube, hopefully tomorrow morning, or if not, tonight. Why did that jump to emergency? Stop jumping to emergency. That's annoying. Right, so we're going to get a speed bump up to 110 in a moment. Dave just says, is there a am I going to be using it for doing a freight run? I'm going to be doing two scenarios on the 350 and one on the 66. The one on the 66 is most definitely a freight run. Right, speed up to the 110. Oh, cab secure radio. No, it doesn't have anything on the... You mean this thing over here? Then no, there's no functionality on there that I am aware of. Daniel Cohn of America. This route is Stafford to Rugby. So it's part of West Coast Main Line, but it's not the entire one down to London. "28 miles to Nuneaton." Well, I thought that was GSLR, but I don't know whether there's any other radios in the cab, to be honest. I assumed it was just a terminology difference. OMG trains, were you affected by the rail strike? No, I walked to work. So no, that stuff doesn't affect me, very fortunately. To be honest, even when I lived in London and worked in London, it didn't really affect me because I used to cycle to work. So it was only 11 miles through the centre of London, from east to west London. Sort of extreme, take your life into your own hands type cycling, but it was good fun. And it took about 10 minutes less than the tube, so pretty cool. Okay, speed's doing alright at the moment. Do I know of any separate DLCs that will require this route? I can't predict the future, no. And if it hasn't been announced, I can't say it anyway.
Smoking is prohibited on this service. This includes the toilets, which are fitted with sensitive smoke alarms.
Okay. Don't smoke, okay? How big is this route? It's about 60 miles from end to end. Can you see an exterior view? Yeah, of course you can. Absolutely. Should get a screenshot anyway. Got a lovely frame rate. Train 11978, that is a voice that's included in the loco. It's part of the it's part of the loco's passenger information system, which is what's controlled up here. C. Rogers, this is a class 350. So it's a bit like the class 450, but it's a 350. It's the overhead electric version as opposed to the third rail version, which is 450 is. Although I believe this can do third rail as well. Ex-shooter, my presentation went extremely well, thank you. Mal's got the horn. Owen wants the horn. So someone, I can't remember, so I think Fringe has said that I accelerated through neutral sections, and D. Hassel's asked what happens if it's actually permissible, and it kind of it is allowed to do that. The way that the modern systems work, they protect, whereas in the older trains it would cause a major problem. It's not recommended because what happens is that as you go through the neutral section, it will cut the power, so you get a sudden jolt where you lose power, and then another sudden jolt as it reapplies it again. But that's fair enough. It's not the end of the world, and certainly the electronics of the train will cope with that for you. So it's not a problem. It's just not ideal. You should take the power off before neutral sections and then reapply it again. I'm not paying enough attention to the thing because I'm trying to also look at the chat. Will I be getting the Class 66 sound pack, Harry Benelick? No. I don't run anything except what's on Steam. My view is that I want everyone to see what you get out of the box rather than adding a whole ton of add-ons and things in there, so that when someone's watching the stream, I want them to be able to say, right, this is what you get if you just get the route as it is. This is what you will experience. What you can then do on top of that, that's cool. There's loads of other streamers out there and tubers where you can see that stuff. But what I want to get across is, without any of that extra stuff, because a lot of people can't do that or are just scared by that kind of stuff, this is what you get. So this is like a yeah, this is how it works. That's one of the main reasons I don't do things that aren't on Steam. Does a cab radio work like on the West Highland Line extension? No, a West Highland Line extension uses a thing called radio electronic token block, RETB signalling, which is why you need the cab radio for that. That's purely for RETB. What you have on this one is you've got the passenger information system, and you can hear the announcements for that one at various points. And then if we, oops, click on the right window, if we pop up here, then you can see that we've got the working train management system, so you can see what's going on. We can check out what settings the lights are on. So it's, and this will update. This well, it tells us we've got 8 car, and it will update if we connect it to another one. Someone actually on the official stream asked if you could just access it, and yeah, you can. I mean, I don't know if it'll let me do it. So you could just lean up. Using something like Track IR to access that, but it's not really very comfortable. It's easier just to press the right arrow a couple of times. Will I permanently have transcoding, says Boston. No, transcoding is a feature that Twitch have got, and it's primarily for their partner streams. And what they do is they have a pool, so they have a collection of computers which they do all the transcoding, quite expensive, high performance machines. And the first thing they do is they assign all the transcoding resource to all the partners that are streaming. What they then find is if they've got some left, what they will do is, rather than leave it idle, they might as well use it. They then start going down through the list of streamers that are currently doing streaming, whether they're partnered or not, and giving them transcoding options as well. So, as more partners start streaming and there's less, brain's not working, and there's less free resource, so we'll be less and less likely to get the, so that we get the transcoding. How's my fishing simulator skill going? I must admit I've not played it recently. Oh dear. Right, what other trains have I missed? What other comics have I missed? Do I use some kind of Oculus? No, I'm using a thing called Track IR, which is here. It's this thing here. And then there's a camera on the top of the monitor. If you have a look at my YouTube channel, I've got video talking about how Track IR works, what it does, and then you can see for yourself. But essentially, it's a head tracking system. Moman, do I want to tell people the plans for tomorrow's stream? Does that mean that the plans for tomorrow's stream are going to go as discussed? Because I hadn't heard back whether or not they were going to go as discussed yet. So if they are, then I will tell people the plan. Neutral section coming up. I'm going to break the habit of a lifetime and cut the power. We'll coast through the neutral section. 13 miles now to our waypoint. Coaster fan, am I driving an American fan today? No, today I'm driving just this West Coast mainline route. It's a brand new, fabulous route that just came out, and I thought I would dedicate some time to it. Here we go, neutral section. There we go. Put the power back on, get back up to 110. Right, and now we're back up again. Cheers guys, they're going to be a giveaway for this route today. No, I haven't got any copies of this route to give away, I'm afraid. It's only just come out, to be honest, so I'm not likely to get giveaways for this one for a while yet. Why those neutral sections, says X Shooter? Well, the neutral sections are because when you've got a long electric line and you want to electrify it, you can't just do it with one great big long cable. So it's broken up into districts as it goes down along the line. Each then uses the 3 different phases of the UK power supply. And what you don't want is to ever join those together. So what you do is you have a neutral section which splits those sections apart. And essentially what they are is they're an area where there is no power. So it's only about 2 loco lengths long, so it's not very long. And at this sort of speed you go flying through without a problem. But what you'll notice is that I think it's this light here comes on to indicate there's no power. So what you don't want to do obviously is stop there. That would be very bad. But if you but that gets you then across the district. So I think there's 7 or 8 neutral sections on this route. They're about once every 10 to 15 miles. Can the train change power types within a scenario? I don't know. Is the answer to that. I know. I think they're different quick drives, but. Right, 1 second. Okay, so tomorrow's stream is going to be a little bit different. It's still going to be flying, don't worry about that. But yes, tomorrow's stream is going to be. We've got a special guest. We have a very special guest. He's just passed 5,000 subscribers on YouTube, and tomorrow, the Mole Man will be joining me on Trent Sim Live, Full Flight Sim. And that should be awesome. So he'll be here in the garage and flying planes with me. So I'm looking forward to that. Right. Get off emergency brake. Right, so that's a single yellow. So we're approaching Atherstone at the moment. Get off. I don't know why my controller's doing that. I've obviously got a bug in my new script. Right. Apologies, I'm not watching chat because I'm busy looking at what I'm doing here. I think someone was asking what my thoughts were on the rail strike. To be honest, I'm not well enough informed on the rail strike to have a sensible comment on it. To be perfectly honest. But generally, people don't strike unless they've got unless they're upset about something. So. Right, stop. Now we can wait for that red light. LNR and BR, yes, neutral sections are implemented in this route, and they are fully compatible with the neutral sections on West Coast Main Line over Shap. So you could take this 350 and run it on West Coast Main Line over Shap, and it would do the neutral sections correctly, or you could run the 87 on this route and it would do the neutral sections correctly. So yes. What else have I missed? Can you see the map? Let's have a quick look at the map. What we've got here is a 66 coming out. Look at that. Look at that. Let's have a quick look at the map. So this is Stafford, and this is Rugby, and this is the Daventry International Rail Freight Terminal. French Darling tells me that there are 8 neutral sections on this route. See, I knew it was around about that kind of number. Yes, the DRS shed comes with the route, as does the 350. Joshy, how long will I be streaming for tomorrow? Until we're finished, to be honest. Until we're finished. Once we are finished streaming tomorrow, we will finish and end. Pull up to this light a little bit closer. I don't know quite what I'm doing here to get emergency brake coming on all the time, but time to go. Single yellow, that's only going to get us one junction. Moggy says, shuffle, do an MSDS shuffle. I know, it's a thing and it's awesome. We've only got one section we can go forward though, so I am not rushing. TS Guy, yes, the Class 66 and 350 do indeed come with the route when you buy it. Not only R&BR, you can see an outside view once we're not dealing with all these signals. How about that? So we're okay for up till about 3/4 of a mile now. What happened to Kevin doing previews with me? I can only assume I've upset everybody because no one wants to do previews with me anymore. All I said was that I wanted all the green M&Ms. Is that such a difficult thing to ask for? Will the 92, 325 and 390 work on the neutral sections? They don't actually have neutral section support, so they will just fly over them as if they're not there. This bit of the journey is obviously going to be a bit of a difficult bit. Yellow. That gets us up to here. DK Designer, and I'm following signals at the moment. Once I get a chance with a little bit less stuff going on, then I will certainly give you an outside view. But bear with me. I've apparently got stuff to do, and I need to concentrate on driving the train. Signal, that looks sort of yellowy. Try that way round. Tubble, why are you being ignored? I don't think you're being ignored, Tubble. DTG Steve is on the channel. Perhaps you should drop him a note. He may have more insight, certainly more than I do. Just gone yellow again. LNR and BR, yes, could do the famous pause break key, but then everyone gets upset because I paused the game. Right, yellow. Got 1.1 miles, so we're still doing alright. It's off. Strange thing. Yellow again, so we're good for 1.5 miles. Outside view. So we're good for about a mile now. Trying to keep a careful watch on my speed. Oh, it just went green. Nuneaton's our stop. And that was our outer home. This is our home, which is coming up now. Right. DK Designer, you can have a passenger view in a moment. Let me just get stopped at Nuneaton. I had a request earlier to... okay, we're not going to get stopped here in an emergency.
This is the limited stop service for London Euston, calling at Nuneaton, Rugby and London Euston only.
I was wondering if we're going to get stopped all of a sudden the brakes won't do
Please
anything.
remember to take all of your luggage and personal belongings with you when leaving the train.
Clearly I have some work to do on my rail driver script. From doing that, stop doing that. Right, so once we get stopped here we can have a look in the passenger section and we can try opening the doors with clicking the button, because apparently that will work. So you want, is there any rolling stock? I don't know exactly what rolling stock. I know there is from freight wagons included with the Class 66. Probably not stopping at the right point, but I want to actually spend a bit of time looking around the cab, looking around outside, and right, doors are now open. Right, so how do you change the destination board? You use this. Yeah, so you press the right arrow down here. Yeah, and that will let you change the destination board. So round here, if we just open the door. Get in here. Oh, I pressed the T key. I shouldn't have pressed the T key. I should have pressed the button. This one here, I guess, or this one. No, they don't work. Why are you telling me that they work? Oh, we can get no, not that one. That one. We've got this here. Shut the door, get ready to go in a minute. Let's have a quick look at the lights, make sure we're all good. All is good on the TMS. Excellent, so we're ready to go and we're back in emergency. Get off emergency. And is there a welcome aboard announcement as well? I don't know. I don't think so. Don't think we've heard one so far. Fringe style in, just to scare the passengers when you open the door and walk in while driving and say afternoon everyone. I think I did that in the official stream. Does this work while moving, the walking around thing? Yes, it does. You can get up and walk. I mean, it's just basically additional cab cameras dotted around the coach. What we should do is watch the doors. Everyone coming in? Train's about to depart. Hello. Right away, driver. Next stop is Rugby. Okay. Oh, stop pressing that button. Right, we need to press this one. Shut the door. Don't want to get disrupted by all of that stuff. Not with my quality driving. Right, let's get going. Next station is Rugby. "14 miles to Rugby." Green lights. So someone had asked, can you walk around while the train is moving? Yes, you can. Hello everybody! Clear tickets please. Tickets please. I'm just going to sit here for a little while. Hello everybody. Wait, who's driving the train? Oh wait, hang on. Bye everybody. No problem. What's that? Oh, that's better.
Emergency information is displayed throughout this train for your safety. Please take time to read this information and report anything suspicious to a member of the onboard staff.
Oops. I just went through neutral section on power again. That's not clever. Never mind, like I said, it actually doesn't cause a problem on these modern units. It's just not good driving. Oh dear, right, here we are. We've got 13.5 miles to get where we're going. Is that the end of this one actually, I think? Rugby, oh, and then we're going to go via somewhere else. Interesting. You found something suspicious on this train, the driver. The driver's not suspicious, he's just absolutely should not be in control of a train. It's not suspicious activity, it's lunacy activity. He's clearly not in full control of his faculties. Yeah, the cameras are quite good, aren't they? There is an additional camera over here for the second man's position with a working speedometer. Gets us back in the cab again. There's also a low speed control, so when you're buffering up, you can press this button and it will flick a switch, which means that you can't go above 2 miles an hour. So if you're doing some low speed manoeuvres, you can do that. What happens if you brake through neutral sections? No, I believe if you brake through neutral sections... Oh, hello. We've got a fault come up. Dragging service brake DMS 1. Dragging brake detected. Brakes applied and traction inhibited. Stop. Right. Ensure that necessary arrangements are in place for your personal safety before proceeding. It may be possible to continue in service by... Right, well, let's wait until we've stopped. Oops. We have us a fault, folks. We have us a fault. Time when you finish slowing down. Oh, double shed. Right. Okay, ensure the throttle brake lever is in the brake position. It is. And rotate the reverser to the neutral position. Put it back in the forward position. If the dragging brake fault indicator lamp goes off on the left hand side, then the train can continue in service. I can't see I don't know what lever that is. I'm sure is that up here. No. Okay. Well, there's no lights on the left-hand side. So right. Let's put a note in that in the logbook. Are we able to go? We are able to go. Let's reset that. Make a note in the log. And we're off. We're now 3 minutes late. Thank you! Failed break. Apparently it was because I left the cab. LNE RBR wants the sheds to come back and give me a tow. I don't think I need a tow, we're doing alright. Is there a trolley service of ice lollies? Moggy's in charge of the trolley lolly service. Is that scripted or random? I believe it's scripted, so specific scenarios do it in particular places. But I don't know that for sure. Esgraves Net, we just had a dragging brake fault on the train, which brought us to a standstill. Green lights though, which is good. Who is in charge of the trolley service of cider? That would be the cider Starling. I think we're back in business again here, aren't we? A trolley dolly lolly service. There you go, Moggy. Seems like you've already got the business plan lined out for this. Are you able to log to replace driver? That happens at Rugby. Right, well, since we've got green lights and nothing's going wrong, let's have a look outside. Skip down the line a little bit. Let's up to 104 now. Okay, 108. 105 coming up. Apply a little bit of brake just to get us down to that 105, and then we'll want to try and surf that 105 and get some time back. How often do you get a fault on this train? I think, I don't know is the answer to that question. It's how often it's been planned for in the scenarios, I think. Got 100 coming up next. .9 miles and we need to gain 2 minutes. I don't think that's going to happen. 100 now. Ease down to that. So now we're back in below 100. We can do. We can get a bit closer to where we need to be because I can see the extra 1/10 of a mile an hour. What's the blue line on the map? That's because the map was somewhere else and it zoomed right over instead of resetting itself like it's supposed to have done. I did want to do one of the commuter scenarios next, but unfortunately, the main problem with the one I was looking at was that it was at night in the rain, so you couldn't see anything, which I didn't feel was probably a really good demo for the route, to be honest. Not only that, people just told me they don't like seeing night stuff on streams because they can't see it. Hey, LukeMan1200, thanks for the follow, and Graham51, thank you for the follow. Rail driver Dan, if you're still there, I didn't see you call earlier on. I'm obviously not paying enough attention here. It's going to be tough to get the time. We're not going to get the time back, but I might as well get us there as early as I can because we are now late. D Hassel, we're doing the 350 another 350 next. Just basically going in the other direction. Then we're going to do 66. I could do the 66 next, actually. Anyone have any objection to doing the 66 next? Bit of variety.
This is the limited stop service for London Euston, calling at Rugby and London Euston only. The next stop is Rugby. Please remember to take all of your luggage and personal belongings with you when leaving the train.
I'm loving the AI on this, it has to be said. It's a really nice AI. Right. Someone said try the buttons when the doors aren't opened. Well, we can try them. We can just knock my rail driver. Never mind. Off of emergency brake. That is not the loco, by the way. That is the rail driver scripting that I'm using, which is my own, and it appears to have a wee problem. Climber rail. Coming into Rugby. Right. So someone said, you know, we're already late, so let's have a look. Press that. We'll go over here. Look at that. How awesome is that? Pressing the button because the passenger's too lazy to do it. Good. TMS is still giving us good. So what's the blue line on the map? What the blue line is I was originally doing a scenario somewhere else, and on the scenario when I was testing earlier on, and that is basically just where the scenario gets to. Time limits penalty minus 288. Ah, oh, awesome! So I don't even get a bronze medal for that. Thank you, Dragon Break. My record was 120 emergency brake applications. Well, let's see how we get on. Right, we've got to get going now. Kilsby Tunnel up Main. Are we going the right way even? I don't have a clue. Oh, here we are. Yep, we're going the right way. Right, so we're departing Rugby and we are on our way to the effectively the portal at the bottom of the route, since this train can continues on to Euston, but we can't go that far. Can you walk through the train to the other cab, says Dave? No, unfortunately you can't do that. You have a number of places, so there's 3 possible places you can be in the cab. Sorry, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 places in the cab, and then 3 in the passenger compartment. Cheers, Darkness Monster, thanks for joining. CSX 4867, will I be on every advanced preview? I don't know. I will be on them for as long as I'm asked to be on them. Certainly I'm on the next one. Yeah, it says, will Matt notice? I don't know. What will Matt notice? Red Orion, wouldn't there be a 390 scenario for this route? The 390 isn't included.
Prohibited on this service.
But if you've got one, there's no reason why you can't ride one. 390s do run on this route. Neutral section coming up. The next preview, I believe, is Munich-Rosenheim. TSR a warning. .20. Power off. Power on. And we're below 20. We're below 20. Presumably somewhere down here is the start of the TSR. Surprised it wasn't where the workmen were, to be honest. You thought I was going to stop in the neutral section for inside? No. No. Oh, there he is over there, look. Speed up then. Woohoo! Where's the sign telling me the rest of the TSR? Oops, no, the other way around. There it is here, 20. Stuff going on here. How many scenarios do you think you've done since you started working for Dovetail? Oh my word, I've got no idea. Loads. Loads and loads and loads. Right, going up to 30 by the looks of it. So let's get back up to 20. Alright, 110. Dehassel, I think that's actually a just a question of timing. I don't think it's actually linked. It says go via, so I'm going to go blamming into this waypoint. CSX, what makes a $27.99 loco better than a $19.99 loco? Normally extra features, extra attention to detail. Oh, that was the advanced warning of 30. Oops. I did get that one wrong in the end. Oh well, never mind. What score? I don't have any score. I should have taken that warning of a 30 a bit more seriously. Minus 700. Well done, scenario will now end. Excellent. Okay, that was really good actually. Really enjoyed that. Aside from the, yeah, I need to fix my emergency brake stuff. I don't know quite why that's going as badly as it does. What medal? I was at 300 points before I got in there. That's why I'm not too bothered, to be honest. Oh dear, oh dear. Right. Yeah, really enjoyed that scenario. There was some good stuff going on in there. It was very nicely done. Right, let me get the map. Shame that blue line is in the way, really. There's some nice coloration on that route, where I was speeding up and slowing down. You can see where I met I had the signalling issue. There, that was where the signalling started to go wrong. Right, so that is the first scenario we're going to do on this route tonight. We are going to do another one. I'm going to reset that now to get rid of that. Right, what we're doing now, we're going back to changing route. Now, I said someone suggested we do the 66 scenario left and the next, and I think that is a very good idea. So I'm going to jump back and we're going to do the 66 scenario, which is stock move 1. I was going to do every second counts, but every second count starts at 6 o'clock in the morning, so it's night time. No one likes nighttime scenarios. Trust me, everyone complains when I do a nighttime scenario, so there's not much point doing that. There you go, we're back. So, what do you think, folks? That was West Coast Main Line, Trent Valley. That's what we're running tonight, all night. It was released yesterday, brand new on Steam. It's by Thomson Interactive, who also did the West Highland Line extension, Edinburgh, Glasgow, and Glasgow Airport Rail Link. It wouldn't surprise me if there was more. Keith Ross was also very heavily involved with this. He also worked on West Highland Line extension, and West Coast Main Line over Shat was his. Western Lines of Scotland, and all sorts of other things. So that's sort of the heritage of where this is going. CSX, wouldn't 6 AM be in the morning? Yes, and it gets dark in the morning as well. Or it is dark in the morning before it gets light. So, and I tried the scenario and it is dark. Good afternoon. The Class 66 has been stable for the day. Shush. Here at Rugeley Power Station. Your task is to collect some empty wagons for transfer to Rugby. Please depart the siding and stop on the reversing marker on the Canuck line. Right, brakes are coming off. That's forward. Lights are on. I probably should. So headlight proving is up here, which tells us our lights are correct. TS Guy, how come Thomson Interactive doesn't count as a third party company? Hey Dubs47, thanks for the follow, much appreciated. TS Guy, Thomson Interactive does count as a third party company, so I'm not quite sure where you think that they don't, but they do, they are. It's exactly what they are. Why is the 66 echoing? I think there might be something around me, I don't know. I don't know why it's echoing, it is though, isn't it? If you mean why am I running it, is it a third party and I don't run third parties? Because it's on Steam. It's not third party stuff I don't run. It's stuff that's not on Steam I don't run. So we're going to the up Cannock reverse, which is where we're going to stop. You probably want to see the map, don't you? Try that. Coasterfan, the map is an application that I've written myself. It uses some functions in the updated Raildriver API. Oh, I nearly lost that. I nearly overspeeded. Put the BBL brake back in the middle. Instrument lights on. Technically I am overspeeding. Meh. Outside view says double. Yeah, you can have an outside view very shortly. Some brake going. So this is what we're driving right now. Trolled by a sign. Seriously. Blow all four horns. There are four horns? I know the space and B. What are the other horns? Right, change ends and proceed towards Rugeley Trent Valley Station and the West Coast Main Line. Into a 15 again. This time we're going to go via the down Cannock. 66 is lovely, isn't it? It's really, really nice. Now that's Control B. That's B. Space. 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 It's sort of like they're sort of odd, really. Okay, speeding up to 30. We're not having to stop at down Cannock, we're going via it. You know, on the down Cannock line, please proceed into Rugeley Trent Valley Station and stop at the platform. So this is our home signal into Rugeley Station. It's because I'm leaning forwards like this. I'm slouching. 350, rocketing off on the distance there. Right, we're coming into Rugeley. We're going to come in a little bit ahead of schedule. I'm happy with that. .66 does seem to be echoing, doesn't it? Not quite sure what's causing that. That's it, train, I need you to stop. Right, going via Stafford Industrial. Good night to you, Sky. Thanks for joining this evening. West Coast Mainline is busy this time of day. Please wait for clearance. Zoom away and come back. It's still echoey, isn't it? When we finish this scenario, I shall restart the game and see if that clears it up. There's no door I can walk through here. Sit over in this seat for a little while, shall we? There may be an easier way to do that. Oh, this is a nice view. How's everyone finding the transcoding options? Is anyone taking advantage of it? Is it making your life better? That is a pretty sizable cup holder, isn't it? Look at that. That's a cup holder and a half. I don't think it's a cup holder. We can open some windows actually. Do I know if there's whole plans to create the whole of the West Coast Main Line from Euston to Edinburgh? Euston to Glasgow? I'm not aware of anyone doing that. That would be a phenomenal thing to make. Yeah, I'm still streaming in pretty easygoing settings, so it's PBL back in the middle. Brakes are off-ish. Problem is that because transcoding is really fluid as to whether it will happen or not, there's not a lot really that I can do. Because if I start streaming, then when we don't get the transcoding options, then I'll have to stop the whole stream and start again with lower settings. So at the moment, I'm just sticking with this. Got a problem, have I seen your Steam message? No. When was that? Oh, 110. UK Gamer, what is the law on releasing a branding patch? Well, you're copying someone's property if you take a logo, and therefore you should make sure you have permission and a license to do so. If you do not have the permission or license to do that, then you're breaking the law, basically. It's that double yellow. Oh, hello. The echo's gone. All of a sudden the echo's gone. Two clear sections. S. Reeves, why it's not true that higher viewers give you you have over a certain number of days give you a higher chance of transcode. My understanding it's based on free resource at the time, and that's it. There is no guarantee of a transcode unless you are a partner. hear the wind. Can indeed. We get cold. We might spad this. I don't know if I'm going to stop here. Oh, we might do. Yeah, we will. Yeah, the transcoding option is given out on a based on the number of viewers you've got. So if you've got more viewers concurrently, then you're higher in the pile for getting access to that transcoding resource. So it doesn't matter. We've stopped a bit early. Francois, if I grew big enough to merit a subscriber feature, would I do it? Possibly. There's a number of other things I need to deal with on that. Fringe Starling would like me to do a face reveal. Yes, I shall peel off the mask and reveal that in fact, I'm Steve. Doesn't the doctrine of fair use come into play as it's freeware? No. I've no idea what this doctrine of free use is, but copyright is copyright. If you were to make a copy of a video that you'd borrowed from a video store and gave it away to someone, it would still be illegal even if no one's making any money out of it. And the same applies to works of art, which is what a logo is. If you want to use someone's property, you need to get permission to do that, which is what a logo is all about. If I'm Steve, then who is Matt? We'll have to wait until Steve does his face reveal then. Oh, I'm slightly insane. Fringe is Matt, Matt is Steve, Steve is Unreal, and 4 Kappa. Who's Franca's then, or is that Koplopper Mal? Is that Koplopper Mal's secret identity? He's actually Franca's. What 66 are we driving at the moment? 429. Kind of a bit slow here, given we can't even see the signal. Franca's is Franca's, says Coplock. Well, I guess I can't argue with that. That's a repeater signal, tells us that the next signal is indeed off, so we can carry on going. Then I see a red light on the other line and panic. So we've got 2 clear blocks ahead of us now, which is good. However, the next block is quite a short one, so we need to be aware of that. Trent might be going to Munich on holiday. Oh, excellent. Get some nice pictures. Getting these brakes on because they're a bit sluggish. Does train sim work with a butt kicker? No, I don't believe it does, no. You may have to write your own drivers. Yes, for those that haven't seen the news, Moleman will be joining me on Train Sim Live tomorrow for Flight Sim fun. Moleman on Train Sim for Flight Sim. There you go. Just in case you needed anything slightly less confusing. Why would I need pictures of Munich? DTG has Munich pretty much done. It's pictures of trains. Why would I not want pictures of trains? How are you going to fly tomorrow? That's tomorrow. So the last signal was a double yellow, so we're actually called from coming through here. Matthew Tim, man, it'd be cool if you and Paul from Squirrel could do a train swim. Yeah, that would be good. Where's the reverse at 99%? Just to annoy all of you with OCD, I think. Let me fix that. There you go, it's on 100% now. Flight Sim Live on Train Sim Live, you got it. So I think the last signal was a single yellow, was it? I can't remember now. Have you hidden all the futuristic work paperwork? Calling it Stream Simulation Live. There you go. Stream Sim Live. Sim Live. Stuff Sim Live. Flight Sim Flight on Friday night. There you go, Moggy. Excellent. Oh, it was an approach control yellow on the last signal, wasn't it? Yeah. Henry Hoover starts proper engineering classes, going to make himself a Stainer Hooter. Well, there you go. I can completely understand that. Your aircraft has a ceiling of only 12,500 feet. Oh dear. Matt, will we take it in turns to fly tomorrow? I'm not entirely sure how we're going to manage tomorrow, to be honest. I've got two computers here, so I was thinking we might take it in turns to use the main one and switch over and then use the other, so we can both be flying. But maybe what we'll do is we'll take off and we'll swap over every now and again when we do touch and goes instead. I don't know. We'll figure it out tomorrow. Calgary to Kamloops is the flight tomorrow, yes. I'm hoping for great scenery, fabulous scenery. Next signal is off. Off is the handbrake. This thing here is the handbrake. So if you click parking brake on, that changes to say on. So next signal is a green, so now we can get moving. Limit. Going to Stafford Industrial Sidings at the moment. We're going to collect our wagons and we're going to bring them back to where we started, or thereabouts. Nice loco, this isn't it, Henry Hoover, the Class 66. Better Ryan, will I be giving away any of this route tonight? Nope, I haven't got any copies of this. Because it's brand new, I'm unlikely to have copies of this one to give away for a while yet. But at some point I hope to get some copies into the giveaways. I shall let you know when they are. Warning about the 50 speed limit reduction. brakes off again. French Starling's going to sulk in the corner. Nice loco, 4 brakes. Yeah. Double yellow. Double yellow gives us about a mile, I think, before we hit the next trouble. Deadly Dorito, what time does the DTG stream start tomorrow? At 5 PM, as always. I need to spend some time tomorrow learning to drive the new route, don't I? I've not even opened it up yet. Henry has got a gig to play. Fantastic. Good luck at the gig. I never even read that copy. Nope. Get some copies into the giveaway and give it to me, or I will stomp my feet and sulk in the corner. That's what you said, wasn't it? Word for word. So that's what Fringe Starling's going to do. He's going to stomp his feet and sulk in the corner, because that solves every problem. Coming down to a 30 limit now. What will come with the new route? Deadly Dorito? Why don't you wait until tomorrow? I can tell you all about the new route, Munich and Rosenheim, tomorrow in the preview. I can't tell you anything about it today. Sorry about that. Right, we're coming into Stafford Platform 5. We're going actually into Stafford Industrial Sidings. Is our waypoint. We have a double yellow, which means we are good to the end, where the buffers are. Henry, we miss you. You need to be here more regularly. Regularly. You I think I've drunk. For this game, do you need the train controller? No, you can use the mouse, the keyboard, Xbox controller. It's dead easy to drive. You don't need this thing. This is just something that's kind of cool. I love my smacky button. Go home, mate, you're drunk. Yeah, well, already here, dude. Already here. We're running late now, but I've given up score chasing. I'm tired. I've had a busy week. Will I run a 390 on this route in the future? Are you going to write me a scenario that runs a 390 on this route in the future? May you hit the horn, you may. Right, so we're crossing round here, I guess, left. Oh look, Glasgow Port Rail Link. Driver, carefully proceed and couple up to the train of empty megafreight wagons in siding 1. Ooh. So when they said carefully, Oh, no. 10, 9, 8, 7. Oh, we might survive this. Look at that. Like a pro. Where's the wagons? Oh, I'm looking at the wrong end. Look at that. Nicely done. So I noticed Moleman and Coplopper are talking about Kato and track and so forth. I can definitely confirm you can get lots of extra engaged track from Kato to add to the set because I've got loads of it sitting behind me. Right, we have coupled. Well done. Now change ends. Yeah, well done. And take the train back through Stafford Station. These wagons are bound for Rugby. Let's go, dudes. Woody, can TS support custom controllers? I'm not sure what you mean. The API lets you do all sorts of things, and what you do with them is up to you. So technically these aren't officially supported by the game, so they're custom controllers essentially. Moleman, the reason that we've got the N gauge actually is because my son likes the Japanese, particularly the Series 500. We've got the Series 500 in N gauge. The reason we've got N gauge is because you can't get an HO gauge, as you say, which is a real downer. Oh, Arduino made things button blocked. Yeah, absolutely. You'll need to get down and dirty with the API and make your own client-server interface, essentially, that lets you map your controller into calling the API functions for the game. But otherwise than that, it's fine. As long as you're able to do that, then you'll have no trouble doing anything you want, pretty much. Train simmer. Until I know when I'm going to do a charity stream, there's no point me really talking any more about it, to be honest. I haven't worked out what I'm doing yet on the charity stream. Once it looks like it's going to happen, then I'll start talking about it, and we can all start thinking about options. What's your speed through the station? Why is he telling me that? We'll run south via the slow up line. The up slow line. Which charity would I race for? That depends on when we do it. Because if it's, I'd like to do something for Red Nose Day. I'd like to do something for children in need. Possibly railway children. I don't know. I've got a number of options really, but I've sort of got enough of an idea now of the ways of what's going, what shape it would take if it did it. Now I'm basically parked it now until I can work out the rest of the details. So past a green light. Let's get some speed up now. .30 limit coming up there. Right. Matt has to paint himself red for Red Nose Day. No, not happening. Red or Iron, will DTG be making any Australian routes? Well, I hope so, but it's A, it's not up to me, and B, if they were planned, I couldn't tell you about them, I'm afraid. So, light reflections. You mean from the signals, Woody? No, that's new on this route. They've got actual light emitters on them, which is new for this one. Green lights. Limit. Will that tech be made for the locos? That's part of the signals, not the lights. You'll notice that on any loco that you drive on this route. Prince Stalin, I saw you make the offer for a face reveal. Right, how are we doing? Green light still? Good. Speed back up. So heading back down the way we came. 50 limit coming up. Deadly Dorito, you're making a scenario for this route. What train would you like? I don't know. What train would you like to? What would you like to make? How about the Pendolino? Almost down to 50. Release the brake. T-scale with DCC. Fridge Styling would like me to slow down for neutral sections in my diesel. Yes. Speed back on, under 50 now. That looks nice. Deadly Dorito, how does the braking work on this train? So this is using a thing called a PBL brake. So you've got apply, centre and release. In the centre state it holds the brakes. This is the position. So effectively this bar on the outside is my target brake. The needle is my actual brake. So if I move that to the apply, that goes down. If I put it back to the middle section, it applies. And the brake gradually applies. If I now press it onto release, that bar goes up, and the brakes now work their way off the train. So that's basically how the brakes work. Alright, let's get sped up to the speed limit. We're supposed to be doing 90 at this point. Metallica, I don't think the 170 can be changed in game. I think you have to do that in the editor. Right, double yellow approach control. Roddy Pratt says that was the stream's neutral section. Train sim, should Dan try driving an ICE3 or an ICE3 or an ICET into Minicut Barmouth? ICET, I think. I like the ICET. So next waypoint is College South Up Slow, which is a go via. We're not stopping. Moggy on tonight's lolly menu: mixed berry frozen yogurt. Oh, that sounds rather splendid actually. I've got some mango smoothie lollies in the freezer. I'm going to have one of those after the stream. Probably upset my kids no end because I think they're looking forward to that one. But you know what? They're asleep. And I'll blame it on all of you. T said Train. I said Train to the ICET. Difference between a 66 and a 59. 59s were brought in by Foster Yeoman. They've got quite different everything under the main body. What's above the main body does look pretty similar, but what below the main body, I understand, and where all the engine, the stuff on that hangs under the bottom is all different. So that's a really imprecise, very non-technical description, but that I'm told is where the main differences are, and they're quite significant differences. College up junction slow, or College Junction up slow, that's our next waypoint. Is this scenario going all the way to Rugby? I don't think so. Coplopamau wants a lolly. So I'll give Coplopamau a lolly before he gets upset. Oh, Cola Calipo. Oh. Got an orange Calipo in the... green signal. I don't have to put brakes on. Got an orange Calipo and a lime Calipo in the freezer. There's College South Up Junction slow. College South Up slow. Dear, oh dear. But we can speed back up to the limit now. It's green. Well, man, would it be possible to apply the 395 motor sounds to a 465? Yeah, I doubt it would be straightforward, but yeah, I don't see why not. Double yellow in front of us. So 1.4 miles until our actual obstruction, so we've got some time. Joshy the Mumbo guy gives Matt a custard pie in the face. What did I do to deserve that? Driver, we will not go directly to Rugby. Additional wagons will be added at Washwood Heath. Prepare to be diverted off the West Coast Main Line at Bluchley. Yeah, I'm going to be late here. I don't think I'm going to get many points. Would I rather drive a stinty small prairie black 5A4 Flying Scotsman Tornado to Duchess Southern on Weird Dale and Tearsdale? Hang on a minute. Ginty. A Ginty, I think, would be nice. Cheers, Joshy. Thanks for coming along this evening. Quarter to 5, I'm catching up on official prizes tomorrow morning. Now that all of my other pressures this week are out of the way, I should be getting all those done. Apologies for the delay. That 350 going past up rather splendid. Got a red light up here, so I'm not rushing. Must be set on approach though, because the timing is still going up. Yep. Good evening, Soldier UK. Right, pulling up to 30 miles an hour. We're now crossing over. This gets us through Rugeley. Why are there so many yellow lights? Because that's what makes it fun. Ninja Joker is enjoying a fab. Yeah, because I've got one of those in the freezer as well. Moggy, I don't know what you've started. Every time I go to Tesco's now, I have to top up the ice lolly selection, and then my wife gets upset with me for filling up the freezer with ice lollies. And I just say it's Moggy's fault. Proceed along the Cannock line towards Rugeley Town Station, where you must stop at the platform. Is that mine? That's mine. Good night, Scottish Ash. Thanks for joining us this evening. Up Cannock Reverse we're going via, and we're going to stop at Rugeley Town. Woggy says, blame me, Matt, as long as I can have the ice lollies. No, I'm going to blame you as long as I can have the ice lollies, obviously. Right, so we're coming up to Rugeley Town platform, which is where we will be stopping. Deadly Ridger, how does the app work? It's something that it's just code that I've written. It basically every frame it requests the current latitude and longitude from the game for the player, and then it just plots that on the map. It's that simple. That's the station. I'm just going to stop there. That's close enough. CSX, does DTG use Google Maps to make routes? I think there's a wide range of resources that get used. 869, almost got a gold. Almost. Still I've got silver. Going to stomp my feet like Fringe Starter. Give me that gold. Give me that gold. Right. Oh dear. Steve off? Right, yeah, thanks very much, Steve. Thanks for just joining us this evening. Okay, now, one more. What are we doing now? Let me find my little cheat sheet list. What are we doing? Oh, we're doing the down limited. We did the up limited. Let's do the down limited. Down limited. Right, I'm going to have a quick drink. Apologies, folks. What's the score for gold, CSX? They're almost always 900 points for gold. 500 bronze, 750 silver, 900 gold. One moment, folks. Right. Down limited it is. No gold, too slow. Yes, thanks, owner car. Kind of get the map before it gets rid of it. Got it. Put it back on location and zoom in. Right, so where are we going now? We are going on the down limited, which is another one with a 350. So what do you folks think of the route? I quite like it. I have to say, I'm really enjoying it. Driver, a Birmingham service is ahead of us. We will follow this train into Rugby. Please proceed with caution. Oh, it's also raining. Right, so I need to do that. Move it into the middle and then do that. I need to do that, otherwise people get upset with me. I need to do that to get the lights on. Right. Speed limit is 110. We're on a yellow signal. Rugby is in 4 miles. Cheers, Dynaraptor. Welcome to the stream this evening. It's very wet, isn't it? Oh, this is the train à grande emergency brake settings. Not another yellow. It's another yellow. I'm fine, it's not my yellow. It is, and it's a double yellow now, so let's get a move on. So we're clear for probably the next couple of miles. I know, shush. Yeah, I've got 1.3 miles at least until we potentially run into problems. neutral section. Keep wanting to call it a neutral zone, like it's some kind of Federation Klingon thing. We've just crossed over, Captain. We've just crossed over from Federation territory into Klingon territory. Cheating there. Would the driver have binoculars? Yes, I would drive with binoculars. 2 miles to Rugby. Single yellow coming up. Double yellow, so that actually clears us into Rugby platform 2. In which case, let's speed up a little bit. I need to find out why this is jumping me into emergency.
This is the limited stop service for crew calling at Rugby, Nuneaton, Stafford, and crew only. The next stop is Rugby. Please remember to take all of your luggage and personal belongings with you when leaving the train.
Right, coming into Rugby. Clipped for speeding there, but not badly. 2 points. I'm getting much worse than that with these emergency brakes that keep flying on. Just to clarify, just to say again, that's not the game. That's my software that's doing naughty stuff. I need to find out what's going on there. Right. While we are stopping, let's just open the doors here. See, it's even Star Trek there, look. And open the doors. Shut door. Thank you. Now, are we doing the right thing with lights? Yes, we are. Joe the Fish, yes, I did actually click the door button. Why not narrating in the passenger zone all journey? Because... oh man, because you can't see Prince Stalin seeing us for the week. And I'm weak, that's what I say, I'm weak. Will I be publishing any scenarios? I should do, but... Right away, driver, the next station stop is Nuneaton. I got that wrong the last time. to do that 3 times. Confuse the guard totally. Okay. Donoraptor. Impressed with the add-ons. By far the best thing released on TS today. It is very good, isn't it? I'm very impressed with it. The dynamic faults are amazing as well. See whether we get a fault on this one. We had a fault in the last scenario where the brake, the system detected a dragging brake, so it brought us to a stop and we had to rectify it, which is pretty cool. Right, so we're in a 75 limit at the moment. Next station stop is Nuneaton, 14 miles. Now we're in 100. Good night, Henry Hoover. Oops. Never mind. Just went over the neutral section and did it at full power. I'm really bad at neutral sections, it seems. Still going on green lights. CSX, what route was the hardest to make? I don't really get involved with the route creation that much. I was involved with New York, New Haven.
Emergency information is displayed throughout this train.
I was involved in the New York, New Haven. I did the signalling system and the scripting for the loco. But I don't generally get involved with them, so... Speeding for the win. Train stoption. Winning TV, I can't really talk about what's going on with the new one at all, I'm afraid. .75 limit coming up. That was the advance warning. Get out of emergency brake train. Bye bye, Mr. 66. Eat my higher priority dust. What's my favourite route? Oh, I like them all. Right, oh, not emergency, let's get back into that mode, shall we? That's better. Get out of emergency. Obviously one of the controls from the rail driver is being red and it's setting the brake. I can't possibly think what it is. 8.2 miles to Nuneaton. What Proper Mouse says, we need some Pendolino scenarios on this. I totally agree. We're almost up to the 110. Right, we're at 109, so we're cruising, and we're only about 20 seconds late, so we're not doing too bad. In today's stream, which scenario have I enjoyed the most? I don't know. The first one was really good, but the second one kept me busy as well, so far I've enjoyed them both about the same. .9 miles to go, 109 miles an hour. Well, I thought we'd got rid of that. Good evening, Engineer Kenny. Good to have you with us. Let's get back up to 109. Two and a half miles to go. I'm reading that out for my own purposes as much as anybody else's interest, because otherwise I'm going to forget and fly through the station. Last I checked, Nebworth wasn't on the West Coast Main Line. Here comes Nuneaton.
This is the limited stop service for crew calling at Nuneaton, Stafford, and crew only. The next stop is Nuneaton. Please remember to take all of your luggage and personal belongings with you when leaving the train.
Right, coming into Nuneaton. They're building it with just for you, says Morman. Right, just rolling into Nuneaton platform 3 now. Stop in a moment. I'm just going to do it the old-fashioned way, given that we're very late. Good. What's going on? Right, departing Nuneaton. 19 miles via Lichfield down fast. Cheers Victor, thanks for joining us this evening. We'll see you tomorrow for Flight Sim. Limit. Can't do much wrong with the 110 limit, except do 112 apparently. Yeah, so those that have, if you've only just joined, the Mole Man will be joining me in the garage on Train Sim Live tomorrow, so that should be fun. I'm enjoying it. I'm looking forward to that. Stephen Epps wants an outside view. I believe we have some time to do that actually. It seems to be not too difficult on the green, on the reds. Just realised that says not in service over there. Let me have a look at this. That says not in service. Why does that say not in service? We're heading north, aren't we? So I guess we're on a crew line. There you go, no, it says crew. Dave, yes, the office address is absolutely the best place to send things to me. Another green light coming up. Coming into 100 limit any minute now. Dave, yes, office address is the place to get me. Looking forward to it now, I'm all excited. Suddenly realised that we were coming up on a 90 limit. Next waypoint to go via 14.5 miles. 110 now. We're getting back up some speed. Hey there, Dizzy Brigster. Good night. Thanks for joining us this evening. Oh, Steve Van Epps got a new scenario on Soldier Summit coming soon. Oh, looking forward to that, Steve. Looking forward to that. Let me know so I can get it plugged into the schedule. Oh, it stopped raining. I totally didn't realise it would stop raining. I was just sitting getting hypnotised. Oh, the wipers are doing their thing. Apologies, that probably just made you all very dizzy and sick. And the wipers need to be back on again. Guess you get to eat my higher priority dust as well. Red Ryan, we're not going to be doing a giveaway tonight, I'm afraid. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. 9 miles, Litchfield. Nice one, Adama. We'll see you tomorrow. Dave, best bet is if you send me an email, and then what I'll do is I'll send you an email back from my work address so that you'll get, because it's in my email signature. But yeah, if you don't send me an email, then I'm probably going to forget. So send me the email, and then I'll reply to that via my work account. Hey, Stobart Dude, thanks for the follow, much appreciated. Oh, speaking of follows, we've got over 1,900 subscribers on YouTube now. That's fantastic. That's a really big achievement. I'm really pleased with that. We've got just under 100 to go, and we can hit the 2,000. So the question is, what do we do for a 2000 special? Do we do the tour of the garage? Or something else? I think we talked about doing the tour of the garage. I warn you, it'll be a short video, but we could do the tour of the garage. Matt Pedalston face reveal. I told you, I'm going to do that, and it'll be Copper and Mal was promised garage tour. Yeah, I'm sure we talked about garage tour. French styling face reveal. Well, this is quite neat. He's got a bit of a rate, this guy. Right, so... Oh, yes. Oh, yes. Complete with streaky rain. Ah! Hole! Gantry! Get out of it! Ah. Bye-bye, slowpoke. That Pedalston full body room. No one needs that. No one needs that. Joe, I guess it's sad that you feel it's a letdown, but you're the only person so far who's expressed that sentiment to me. So perhaps your standards that you were expecting might be wrong. I don't know, but certainly you're the only. Everybody else seems to be telling me they're absolutely loving it to bits. So. I just saw Fringe throw disparaging remarks in my general direction. Ice Lolly live stream. Oh yeah, that's cool. I like that idea. Lichfield down fast. Right, that's our first waypoint. Prince Stone, I saw you talk about Ice Bucket Challenge being old and honest. That's okay, so am I. It's true, but... Toffee crumble lollies? Comes a point where it's not actually a lolly anymore. Stafford! 16 miles. You have no idea what I'm talking about. Uh-huh. To a train spotting live stream? What do you mean? Going down to a train station and doing actual train spotting? That's quite dull in Kent. Oh, the rain stopped, hasn't it? I can turn the wiper off. Right, we're currently aiming to be there on time. That's good. I don't know about doing a live stream on a station though. I'm not quite sure how I'd manage that. But no, I'm not too bothered about doing live streaming of train spotting at this point. Train spotters get enough of a bad rap without actually then trying to do a live stream while they're doing it. I'm sure that the security team would love that. I get publicly thrown off the station. Well, big data bundle. Yeah, I guess so. I've got an unlimited data bundle, so that's not a problem.
Smoking is prohibited on this service. This includes the toilets which are fitted with sensitive smoke alarms.
Oops. Should have powered off for that. Oops, never mind. Coming through Rugeley. Given that the ETA isn't changing at all, I'm guessing there's a red signal going to hit us somewhere. It's not train racing more, man. I'm beating the pants off everything. Because my train is got higher priority dust. Right, we've got double yellow, so 1.6 miles to the red. So I told you there'd be a red coming up. Smack the smacky button. Could I zoom in on the speedo? There you go. There it says Thompson. There you go. Look. I guess that train I passed is actually going to cut in front of me, and I'm going to eat its high priority dust. Here he comes. Isn't it 1 o'clock there? Midnight. Ah, that's not what I wanted. That's what I wanted. That one's apparently not in service. Right. loves his thumbnails. Not sure what you mean by that. Right. Let me have priority. I want to go. Dang it. Man drop there. Is Trent Valley worth it? I think if you like West Coast Main Line type routes, I think you will enjoy this one. The loco's got some really nice features on it. Really nice features. Both of them have actually. More AWS button is smack that button. Oh, yellow. Right, so we've got potentially that was a single yellow, so we're okay for half a mile. Good night, G-Force. All passengers just fell off their seats. Well, half of them did. The other half got pressed into their seats. I'm just trying to encourage all of the passengers on the train to get to know each other. Possibly a little bit too personally, but. So 65 limits. I don't know what the echo is, CalSpec. I'm going to have a look at that after the stream and see if I can find out what it is. Try and fix it for tomorrow. Alright, how are we doing? Well, that's not bad. I'm a bit closer than that, though. That'll do, that's a bit closer. Well, that's not closer. Come on. That's a bit better. Ah, tree, stop. Stop it now. Right. Now, keep an eye on the next signal, see if that gone back to green. Yeah, it has. Calspec, did I see you on the FSX server on Friday? I must admit, I don't recall seeing your name. Well, I shall look out for you this tomorrow. Hopefully you can join us tomorrow. .90 limit around this section. Stafford's our next stop in 4.8 miles. Mr. Kush, why can't you add PMDG or any good mods to FS16 edition? As far as I'm aware, they all work fine, don't they? stoppers. Drift rail, back Calspec, Durft is actually it is Daventry International Rail Freight Terminal. So it's a freight terminal in Daventry, which is on the southern end of the route. And neutral sections are used to separate. So on along electric lines, they pull the power from different parts of the grid, and they're using different phases. And so what they do is separate those sections with neutral sections, which are essentially just big gaps in the electrification. They're about 2 train lengths long, sorry, 2 loco lengths long, so that there's no chance of shorting, connecting things together that absolutely should not be connected together and causing fires and things. And they just achieve that with these neutral sections. But basically, from the train's perspective, you just lose power for a moment as you drive through them. Right, coming into 75. The train's gone back into emergency brake silly mode. So, Mr. Cush, are you going to? Oh, I guess you haven't got Steam Edition yet, but hopefully, at some point, you'll pick it up and you can join us on our Friday flights.
Stafford and crew only. The next stop is Stafford. Please remember to take all of your luggage and personal belongings
yellow.
with you when leaving the train.
Get off the emergency brake. Joe the Fish, how do they work? What do you mean, how do they work? In what respect, how do they work? I mean, pretty much, they just cut the power to the train. They're actually, I think, track link objects which send a message to the train and tell it what the and tell it that it's neutral section start, neutral section end. Right, this is our home signal. 25 limit. We'll get a few points. Joe, if you look in the signal aspect, assets, you should find there's a neutral section start and a neutral section end, I think. Plug them into the right places, and then the train takes care of the rest. This thing, yeah, it's made of very sturdy material. It's very good. The Orbi is excellent. Right. Oh, get off emergency brake already. Right. I don't care if you're in emergency now. You're out of gear. Make a route with a massive neutral section. That's called a diesel route, well man. That's called a diesel route. Well done, you have successfully completed this run, or worse to that effect. Another driver will take the train forward to crew. And I'd just like to look at that score. And we are finishing tonight with some gold, whatever. 943 and a gold. Yes. Excellent. Oh, right, excellent. So, Have the neutral sections ever caused fires? No, because the point is they're there to stop fires. Right, that's it from me tonight. That has been our West Coast Mainline Trent Valley special, and that's it for the stream. I'll be back tomorrow at the usual time with the Mole Man, where we will be doing some flight sim, and we'll be enjoying it. We'll be having good fun. You're welcome to join, as usual. We'll be doing a flight from Calgary in Canada to Kamloops, and we're following the railway line west of Calgary. Essentially following the line that the Canadian Mountain Passes route uses. We'll be following the Kicking Horse Pass and the Rogers Mountain Pass, going through Golden, Cross Albert Bridge and so forth. So I'm expecting it to be rather spectacular scenery. And hang on a second, could you make the neutral section of no by changing the track property to none? No, because it wouldn't let you route the service through it for installing. The game would just see that as unable to route the service across there. Yes, so that's it for this evening, and I will see you tomorrow for Flight Sim Fun. Calgary to Kamloops is our first leg. Awesome. Right, thanks very much, everybody, and I will see you all tomorrow. Bye-bye.